Melrose is a small town and civil parish in the Scottish Borders, historically in Roxburghshire. It is in the Eildon Committee area. Etymology: the town's name is recorded in its earliest form as Melrose, the Bare Peninsula, referring to the original site of the monastery, recorded by Bede, in a bend of the River Tweed. The original monastery at Melrose is referred to in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle with the name Majorrose. In the late Middle Ages, when the monastery had been refounded in its present position, its name was symbolically represented by the visual pun of a mel and a rose. History: Melrose is the location of Melrose Abbey, refounded for the Cistercian order by David I in the early 12th century, one of the most beautiful monastic ruins in Great Britain. It is the site of the burial of the heart of Scottish King Robert the Bruce. An excavation was led to find a sealed casket, but it was not opened, and it was actually discovered by high school students involved in the dig. The casket was placed in a sealed lead cylinder, and was then reburied in the abbey back at its proper resting place. The remains of the abbey are cared for by Historic Scotland. Nearby is the Roman fort of Tremontium and Dryborough Abbey. Melrose is surrounded by the small villages of Darnick, Gatenside, Newstead, Liliesleaf and Bowden. Sport: Melrose is the birthplace of rugby sevens and also has a rugby union team, Melrose RFC. Melrose is an area where rugby union has always been the most popular sport. Melrose Golf Club is a 9-hole golf course situated on the edge of the town at the foot of the Eildon Hills. Melrose Cricket Club is situated next to Borders General Hospital at Huntly Burn. Festivals: every year in June, the week-long Melrose Festival takes place. This involves appointing a Melrosian who has lived in the town for most of his life, and a queen and her court are appointed from the local primary school. Melrose Grammar School. Melrose is now host to the annual Borders Book Festival, which also takes place during June. The 2005 festival hosted guests including Michael Palin and Jermaine Greer. Ian Rankin and Rory Bremner appeared in 2006. Other events: Melrose hosts the annual Eildon Two Hills race, attracting many runners, and the Melrose Pipe Bow Championships, attracting pipers from all over the world. Notable people: King Arthur is supposedly buried in the Eildon Hills, which overlook the town. James Blair, recipient of the Victoria Cross. Craig Chalmers, rugby union footballer, capped 60 times for Scotland. William Kerr, recipient of the Victoria Cross. Keith Robertson, rugby union footballer. Sir Walter of Scott's home Abbotsford House lies a few miles west of the town. Catherine Helen Spence, Australian author, teacher, journalist, politician and suffragette, was born in Melrose, and left for Australia aged 14. Jim Telfer, rugby union footballer and coach. Captain Eric Melrose. Winkle Brown RN lived in Melrose. Eric Brown #early life. Gallery.